Hello and welcome to another super fun workshop. This week we are here to share with you, I'm sorry, I'm stumbling over my words, I'm so excited, but here to share with you ideas for spoiling and presenting and putting together really wonderful, affordable, thoughtful gifts for the special women in our lives. We do have Mother's Day coming up around the corner, but honestly, these are ideas that you could use for Christmas, for birthdays, for Valentine's Day, for any holiday, or just because they're so awesome, they deserve a gift at any given time, right? So today we have with us our wonderful friends, Miss Joan from BosqueOm Essentials.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello. And of course, Miss Diana Webb from Wellness is Essential.
Hi there.
Hello. Oh, goodness. So I'm Kari, obviously, from RavensNestEssentials, and we are going to be sharing with you an array of ideas of, yes, some are things that you can purchase directly from Doterra. Other things are DIYs that you can make. So this spans all budgets, everything. So this is one of the times, I don't know about you guys, but when I get to make stuff for people from my collection of oils, I feel like I'm just winning financially so much. I get really excited because it's so inexpensive to be able to make these things, and they're truly treasured gifts, right? It's not like it's a yarn, I don't know, what can I, like macaroni on a paper plate, right?
With some glitter. Throw some glitter on it.
It's right? Yeah. No, these are really fun things. And they're also useful and they keep, and people feel so, special for receiving them. So one of the first things is the idea of self-care. There was a time when I remember when I was a new mother, the idea of me time was going around, right? And I have to tell you, I had like a true, reaction to that. I was not down for me time. I know that that's probably just a woman thing. It sounded, the way that it sounds, it just sounded so, I'm going to say it, like it made me feel like that would be so selfish, like me time. Like it just sounded, it didn't roll with me. However, self-care makes sense. And that's all it ever was. But I prefer self-care as a way of framing it, but it can still be hard to take the time to spoil ourselves or even just take basic fundamental care of ourselves if we don't have the tools or the little things that make it easy. So the idea of a self-care gift basket is to give someone something that they almost feel guilty if they don't use it, right? So there you go. You kind of like back it up the other way, right? It's like, just take some time for yourself, or you can have the kids enjoying the foaming hand wash, or your spouse, or take some things to work and share them, whatever your story is. But making the time to take care and kind of check in with yourself is huge. And if you've watched any of our workshops or been a part of any of our classes, you know that we're really big on that, at least as, a goal, right? So foaming hand soap, yes, we have one that you can buy, but did you know that you can make it super easy? We're going to share some recipes with you. Things like hand lotion, body butter, bath salts, you're pretty familiar, right? Like everybody's pretty familiar with what these ideas are. I really like, Joan, you had a great idea about the pilot diffuser being included in something like this, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, self-care can be, right? Sometimes we think about self-care and it feels like overwhelming, right? Like we have to like set aside time, and we don't have time, and other things come up, and it's very easy to keep pushing it aside, right? And
Sure.
Or we think it's something elaborate, right? Like it has to be this big fancy bath with candles and the yada yada, right?
Yep.
And it can be as simple as taking 2 minutes with a pilot diffuser and some of your favorite oils and just sitting and breathing for a moment, right? That's self-care too. So I personally, throw a pilot diffuser in any sort of gift basket you're doing for anybody, because it's brilliant. It's just such a brilliant thing to have.
And you can take it at like I like how you use yours, Joan, because you move it from your desk to your bedroom to your bathroom to your kitchen.
It's all over.
It's
multiples. I'm getting an extra that's just going to be dedicated to the car. It's just going to stay in the car.
Love it.
Right?
I love it. It's genius. Yeah. Genius. And here's what's funny. I will tell you guys, you might even already know this. I have never been to a spa in my life. I have never had a manicure or a pedicure in my life. I have never had a massage in my life. I've never been to a hot springs in my life. And here I am telling you about these spa things. Well, this to me is approachable. So my point of saying that is that don't cross someone off your list for wanting these things in their life just because they're not somebody who goes and does those kinds of things, right? A lot of times it's that we just prefer our own home, or the privacy, or maybe, it's a little overwhelming, or it's a little intimidating even to go to some of these things. So having these at home allows me to do that type of pampering or supporting or caring for myself without having to like make an appointment and talk to the lady who works there and feel super uncomfortable and all of those things that go along with going to one. I'm sure they're lovely. I know you all are going to tell me I need to go, and I do, but this is approachable. So as a gift, this is so approachable. Now, obviously this is a long list. This is a brainstorm list. You could put together a little bath salt with, like, I love how they have like this little sprig of rosemary in the basket, tie a little sprig of rosemary to it, and a nice little card that just says, just for you, steal a moment away. And that's a lovely gift. A teacher, a friend, a coach, a best friend, a mother, a grandmother, a sister, anyone in your life is going to love that. It doesn't matter. So don't feel like you have to do a whole giant basket in order to make someone super happy. Here's a recipe for the foaming hand wash. Feel free to, obviously take a screenshot. You can, I don't know, the ideas are endless here. Some people really like the florals. I put in the ylang-ylang and geranium, now the melama in a hands. Oh, can you even imagine?
Right. Crazy.
Talk about decadent. I would feel so like, woo, look at me washing my hands with the most wonderful smell ever. But it would be such a gift to give to someone. But yeah, peppermint. You can even do, Siberian fir or some more of the earthy types of oils. It's up to you. But look at, this is so inexpensive. Honestly, it's pennies. It costs pennies to make a little thing of foaming hand soap. The thing you're going to spend the most money on is the little dispenser, right? Now, Diana, do you use the ones that you get from doTERRA, the foaming hand, or do you get them, have you found them elsewhere, or do you have any ideas for
I have used the ones from doTERRA because they're $2 in your cart one. and they the brown ones that look like glass, and they say doTERRA brown glass, and they're plastic, so little kids can't break them, pets can't break them or make them spill. And we have someone who loves to walk on the counter. It's a cat.
Oh,
and
I'm glad it's a cat, not your husband.
And if he takes it upon himself to swish a tail or hit something, it's not going to be a big problem. So yeah, definitely. Because some of those, the glass ones are more delicate, but you can find them on Grove, or you can find them, those foaming glass dispensers, and then they have like a little silicone. There's lots of brands that make those types, but I love those plastic. $2, guys, and it's recycled.
It is,
and it's recyclable.
I love that the look of them. They have that sort of, found it in a thrift store, like an antique shop, retro. It's hard. I'm trying to find my camera. There we go.
There you go.
And
like that old apothecary.
A little apothecary bottle. I love these. We had white ones that you could get a long time ago, and they weren't the most reliable as far as the pump part went. These are great. I've had no issues with these little guys. So $2, you're not going to find that cheaper anywhere. So a great gift. Really nice for those people, like we were saying, like if you have a yoga instructor, or you have a teacher or a coach or someone whose their work requires them interacting, or people at the office, anyone who's needing to really interact with a lot of folks will be thrilled to have something like this, especially because so many soaps just dry out your hands, as we've learned so well over the past few years about hands just getting ripped apart from overwashing, if you will, but sometimes it's necessary. So great ideas. Don't be limited by the ideas of oils that we have here. Go nuts, right? Doesn't matter what the oil is, as long as it's one that they'll like. So the next one is bath salts. I know, Diana, you've made a lot of bath salts in your day. I've received them as wonderful gifts. In fact, they're the ones I use, are the ones that Diana has given to me in the past. Because here's the truth. I don't think I've ever taken the time to make them for myself. So consider that, you know, a gift is a prompt for someone to use it, even though look how simple it is, but I just haven't done it. So gifts really do make a big difference. So Epsom salts, or
you can do the pink like sugar, like you could do a color, like a little bit of pink Himalayan salt just for color, or you can, you know, just like add something really, sorry, I was gonna say sugar, but I meant salt. You can add the pink Himalayan salt, or there's also those chunkier ones that you can add for the look, and it's gonna dissolve, you know, just the same.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be really cute.
Nice.
I love the addition of some flower petals or just something in there. They really aren't lending much by as far as scent or anything of that nature, but they look how beautiful it is.
And you can get them easily by buying some loose leaf tea, and then just opening that up and putting that in. It's very easy to add something like an herbal loose leaf or a floral loose leaf tea.
That's genius.
That's
genius, Diana.
Wow.
Boom. That's a really good tip. I did not ever think of that. I like this. This picture here shows like different consistencies. So you can go nuts with this. You can also be as simple as Epsom salts. They're all going to have great benefits, right? So moving on, this is a specific recipe for bedtime bath salts. So here you've got the Epsom salt and coconut oil, but Roman chamomile and lavender. So feel free to mix oils up to create a blend towards a certain goal. So take out that book that we probably sent you when you joined, and, you know, start looking for solutions. So, you know, if you have a friend who has, you know, foot pain, or has, you know, aches, or has, you know, sleep issues or anxiety issues, whatever it might be, put together a little blend of oils and put them into the salts for them to enjoy. And you're helping them with an issue as well as spoiling them. So don't hesitate to kind of mix and match. It doesn't have to be one. You can have a good time with it. Body butter. I know we're all now spoiled and in love with our carrot seed body butter, and we are going to talk about it. But you know, you can make your own. So very simple. Here's a recipe. Again, oils of your choice. This one does require some whipping, so you're going to have to get out, you know, a stand mixer of some sort. And you know, it says keep it in a cool place. That doesn't mean a refrigerator. It just means not sitting in the sun, because you don't want it to kind of melt. But other than that, you know, in your bathroom on the counter, I think it would be fine. They hold up for quite a long time, especially because you're not adding any of the those oils that tend to go rancid over a period of time. That's why I really like fractionated coconut oil. It's so stable, right?
So is that on this, is that a cup of fractionated coconut oil, or?
Yes, it should be. Well, you know what? You can do either, honestly. Okay. Either will work. I like the fractionated coconut oil, but you could totally use a raw coconut oil here, because it does have a little bit of a solid aspect to it that you're going for. So if you wanted a little thicker, go with the raw. A little less thick, I would go with the fractionated, but you could, you know, your call. I love raw coconut oil. We use that like for it bounces from the kitchen to the bathroom to like all parts, because we use it for cooking. We use it for everything in the house.
Yeah. So, I'm thinking I'm gonna make this with my llama. Just saying. I know, right?
That's genius.
Oh,
that Melama. Oh my goodness gracious, what an oil. We are going to talk about Melama in a minute, but oh my heavens, this blend is just knocking us all off our socks. I mean, it's just amazing. Yeah, I mean, you can go to town with this. You could also turn one of these into a soothing, so you could add a deep blue or any type of pain support or arthritic support, whatever it is that you're looking for. Add it to this and it's going to go a long way. Body butters also work really well with foot issues. If you have someone who has like a foot fungus issue, okay, a little less of a sweet gift, but they're going to love it, right? But some tea tree oil, oh man, really, really good, because it holds to the foot for a longer period of time, or to whatever part of your body, right? So yeah, good stuff for sure. I love this jar too.
Mm-hmm.
You can source these little jars, honestly. In most of your health food stores, you're going to be able to find some sorts of different containers, and you'll go a long way. You can search online for sure and have some great luck. But you can also keep your eye. I have my old kombucha bottles, the brown glass kombucha bottles, and the lids fit squirt bottle lids perfectly, sprayer lids. I save those. I don't save all of them because I'd have way too many, but I use those all the time for making sprays and making different things, mouthwashes or anything really, because they're glass. So I know they're stable. They're brown, which is great. And basically they're free because they were, I was getting the kombucha anyway. So keep your eye out. Like what I've started now, and I have been this way a while, like I always have my eye on, I'll buy the one that's in the better, more reusable container versus the one in the crappy plastic thing that I don't want.
And you can reuse stuff to wrap them and make them pretty. So like if you got like any kind of string or yarn or like ribbon that was covering something else that you just happened to get, and it's still you saved, which we love to do. We love to save those little things, or even just like a little piece of like burlap or leftover cloth. You can just tie that around these, and they just look so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Super cute. And they're gorgeous. And as soon as you open it, the smell, like it's just the best thing ever. Also, the ingredients are so basic that you can curb them to anyone. If you have people with, sensitive skin, or, people who hate this or can't have that or whatever, it's actually easy. I mean, look at this. This is 4 ingredients. It doesn't get better than that. I think if you looked up most body butters, there's going to be a lot more than 4 ingredients. And they're not going to smell as nice or have all the benefits. So sugar scrubs, Diana, another one that you guys at your household have become quite the I don't know, purveyors of, or like,
yeah, definitely purveyors.
Well, like I've used your sugar scrubs and your daughter's sugar scrubs, and they're absolutely fantastic. But I wanted to have you speak to the difference between, in fact, the next slide. So go ahead and take a picture of this one because I'm going to change it. The next slide is a facial scrub. And you'll notice that this one is calling for a specifically fine grit sugar, while this is calling for a turbinado, which is about as bold a grit, if you would, coarse, as you can get. So what are the differences, and why would they call for those 2 different things?
So that turbinado sugar is that raw sugar you see sometimes at the restaurant. It's just not as refined as like the white sugar. So it's going to keep its natural brown color from the plant. And this sugar that you can use for to do a facial scrub it's like a sugar that they use for baking. It's called like a fine. It's called fine sugar. Like, it's a special kind. You can find it in the baking aisle of any, like you can find it at any kind of like Michael's, any kind of place that has like specialty baking type stuff, or even just the grocery store. They'll have it on the shelf too. So it just doesn't come in a large quantity, but it's regular cane sugar, and it has like a really fine texture. So it's a little bit easier on the face, right? So, but the main thing with sugar is that when you put it on, you're just going to, and you can use brown sugar as well. Like if you like, brown sugar is also very, very gentle. So you can use the brown sugar also if you can't find this like this super fine sugar. It's just, once you put it on and you're rubbing with it, you're going to see that it kind of goes into the skin and is not as much of a like gritty feeling, but is more of kind of like a paste kind of feeling, when you're using it. And that's fine, because what's happening is sugar acids break down that top layer of the skin, and they help to remove the excess skin that's dead. So it's fine. Sugar acids are some of the most common ingredients in peels, and they're very gentle. So it's on your skin, you're going to rub it in, and then of course you're going to do, like it says, take a towel to take it off, and not just put everything down the drain. Try to take a towel to take it off and dump off as much as you can into the trash before washing the towel in hot water, and then a different towel after you rinse to dry. So it's really a simple process. It's not going to take you more than 5 minutes, to complete this. And so that gives you, like, all you have to do is go like, okay, I'm going to bed early, and then go in there in your bathroom, and your family's like, oh, mom went to bed, right? So they're not going to bother you.
Mom,
you're going to go in there and just have a minute to yourself.
I call that retiring, because I'm not claiming to go to bed. I'm simply retiring to my room, which means I'm done with you people. I'll see you tomorrow. Whatever happens, happens. But okay, I didn't know that about the sugar acids, Diana. I just thought it was a matter of levels of exfoliation. So that is super fascinating. Thank you. I didn't.
Yeah, it's glycolic acid. Yeah. So you'll find it in it's an ingredient in lots of things. And
I've heard of that.
It's gentle.
Super gentle. And can we just say super affordable? Like,
very.
I can't, half a cup of sugar, even if you get the baker blah 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 one. I'm looking at this, maybe some avocado oil, an avocado oil specifically, also because it's a lighter oil for facial, right, Diana?
Right.
But
it's very humectant.
I can't imagine that this whole entire jar is even costing you a full $1. You know what I mean? So what a great, okay, the jar itself might, I don't know, but the ingredients, right? If you start using these, I love these little clamp down. We use these everywhere for everything.
Reuse a cute jelly jar you had. Just wash it really nicely.
Exactly. Oh, I love the ones with the little like diamond shapes, around it, the old, they look so pretty, especially with these soft pink looking, sugars inside. It just looks like sparkles. So what an easy thing. I love this. You could also use it on your hands, by the way. It works really nicely on the tops of your hands.
Good for cuticles.
Yeah.
To like remove them gently.
Right. Oh, so to just do like a little massage, leave it on a little bit, let the acid work, and then a little massage on the cuticle. Very good. Okay, sorry. Linen spray. Talk about making yourself feel spoiled. When you have made your bed and you do a little spray across your pillows and your linens, and you make the bed, when you get in that evening, it is truly like you're at a 5-star resort and you're just living the life. You can pick whatever you want, obviously. Things like serenity and lavender and balance are huge wins. I'm a patchouli girl. I find patchouli and vetiver, that combination is like, knock me out, make me feel like a queen right now. I love that combo. So anything, really anything will work in here. Just give it a little shake before you use it. Really fantastic. Again, another reusable bottle. So you're perfect. I am going to throw a plug in here for the little bottles that you can purchase that, like our hand sanitizer comes in, that doTERRA makes. Those last forever and you can reuse them so many times. So we go through a lot of the hand sanitizer spray, and lately more so the Terra Shield, as we're in, humid places with bugaboos. And I just use those. I take the label off, I wash them, rinse them, and they're brand new, right? They can be used for anything. But on the website, you can pick them up. What is that section called? Somebody help me.
Accessories.
Accessories, thank you. In the accessory section, and you can get a pack of them, and they're super inexpensive. But the beauty of them is the sprayer, I don't know what's going on, but they never clog. A lot of the ones I bought elsewhere, the sprayer itself will eventually kind of clog up. These don't. It's magic, super affordable. Not to mention, as a gift, they're not that big, right? Like, you're not giving this giant, like this, it looks, this picture is definitely like a 16, that's not a 4-ounce spray bottle, right? But the smaller ones, they can go in your purse, in your bag. You can take them with you when you travel. really wonderful. So moving on though, we're going to have some more DIYs, don't worry. But the things that we already offer that are made, maybe you're going, girl, I am not spending no time making this stuff for these people. I love them, but I don't have any time for that. Or you've got young kids, or you work all the time, or whatever, or you just don't even like doing that kind of stuff. You can just go online and buy some things. What is your favorite product in this little photo montage here? Either pop on in. Do you know?
I would go, to me, gosh, it's tough, but I would say I would have said the lip balm, because I truly, truly love the lip balm. And I love the herbal one. It's my favorite for sure. There's 3 varieties. But I have to say, I really love that carrot seed body butter. It's, I get it that it has a very different aroma, a different scent, right? It's hard to put your finger on it. It's different. I love that stuff. At first I wasn't sure, and then I was just, oh yeah, love it.
Yeah, it is like when I first opened it, it wasn't like a putting me off so much as just surprising smell. I love that. I keep that quite truly on the side of my bed and use it constantly. I love it on my hands at night. I love it on my arms. I've used it on my neck. Don't tell Diana, but I use it around my eyes all the time. Like, as I'm going to bed. Because it's so moisturizing, just anywhere where I feel like I just want something going in there and staying and making me feel good. I'm all about it. You're right. And we do have just the regular body butter, which is fantastic. It's unscented.
Which is wonderful. Yeah.
It's a grapefruit really and wonderful. Siberian fir in it. Yeah, it smells so good.
Oh, well, then there you go. I thought it was unscented, but it's just our lotion that's unscented.
The lotion, you can add your own oil.
Yeah.
So that's nice. I think change it up.
Lotion is a dream because it's also really good lotion.
And the guys like that.
Yeah. I just like that you can use the same tube. I don't need 14 tubes of lotion that smell like different things. Like, I have my lotion, I put a little squirt in my hand, and then I put a drop of whatever oil I need for whatever my needs are, whether it's just to feel a certain way or help with a certain issue. That same tube of lotion works for all of those things. So the versatility of it and not having so much stuff around the house, I think, is fantastic. But I'm going to have to go with Joan on the lip balm. I am obsessed. I grew up in this is a stupid story, but I grew up, where grandmas always had safety pins attached to their shirts. Did you ever have that? Like the safety pins, like, cause they always, I'm going to need one, my kids laugh at me because all of my pants, my like yoga pants, or anything with a pocket, there's a tube of doTERRA lip balm in it. I never am anywhere without one. I probably at any given time have 6 or 7 open in different parts of the house, in different bags, in different pockets. It is the most soothing and wonderful thing to put on. It feels fantastic. What I love most though is it doesn't dry out my lips the way, like, remember, the little brand that came in the little jar that was such a big deal when we were a little younger? Man, that ripped your lips apart. Like, you were addicted to it. Like, if you didn't have it, your lips were drying out. This is not that way. And if you're in winter cold weather where, your lips are, dehydrated, or if you're in overly hot, they get a little sun on them, something, it still works great. And it's like, it's for the price, you just can't beat it. You just can't beat it. So
it lasts a long time too, even using it every day.
You rarely have to like turn the little thing to push it up, right? It's like, I also like that it's not so, I don't know, thick or waxy, or you know what I'm trying to say, that it makes it feel weird if it gets on, because I'll just kind of like do the whole mouth area. Like, not in public, but like at home before bed, I'll just like, oh yeah, that feels so, it's just so soothing, but it's not waxy.
Right. It's not waxy at all. No, it's lovely. It's a really, really lovely lip balm.
Yeah. Super affordable. The mud mask, throwing that out there, also really good for detoxing the armpits.
So good.
Yeah. Love it.
Lasts forever.
Yes.
Forever.
Yeah.
forever. You're like, I could still squeeze more out of this.
I'm like,
It looks like a toothpaste tube that's been crushed, and there's still like a month left of like,
it's like the cave of wonders, that thing, man. You're like, I don't know what's inside of here, but apparently it goes on for miles and miles, because it's that you only need such a small amount, but like,
it's so quick. I mean, it's so quick. You can do little spot like treatments. You wake up and you have something coming up, and you're like, oh my gosh, you can just quickly put that on. It dries in like, I don't know, 5 minutes, and then you rinse it off, and it has a wonderful effect, even just in that short of a time.
Yeah. I'm going to throw out there a plug on all of these things too. These are all perfect for these sort of non-oily people in your life.
Oh yeah.
These aren't super heavy with any type of, oil. They're not, specific to a health concern necessarily. Like, everybody likes a good spa, or, lotion, or, product of that nature. So, these work wonderfully for all those folks who are like, don't be coming at me with those oils. It's like, all right, well, why don't you check this out and see what you think? And they're non-toxic, right? These are really good products to have, very simply put. So
I just wanted to say one thing about the if you could go back to that. The little lotion is Citrus Bliss, and it's a really small, like you could carry it in your purse. And the rose hand lotion is our Healing Hands lotion. So that is a donation that goes 100% to support that foundation and help people.
Absolutely.
So that's a double gift. It has rose in it, and it's giving back to somebody.
Yeah, it's like, well, we're going to talk about in a minute, but it's like women helping women, or it's people helping people, right? It's like, not only does the purchase of that help you with your hands and whatever, but the purchase of it also helps someone somewhere else with their needs. So, and not because they get a bottle of hand lotion, because they're getting schools, hospitals, resources, community support. So very, very cool whenever you can buy anything like that, especially with Doterra, but we will talk about that. I put together these slides and I sent them out to the ladies here, and everybody's like, hello, where's the beautiful? And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I'll go and add it in. But it's truly the community favorite, right? Everybody, I don't care how you feel about if you're a floral or a tree, which seems to be how people fall, right, into their two little areas. Everybody loves the beautiful body mist. This stuff is heavenly. And it's not very expensive, right? It's under $20, isn't it? Under $20, if I remember.
think it's around 25.
Okay, I'm wrong.
Around
25. It feels
but
like
it
it
lasts,
should be $45.
Yeah, and it lasts, it's one of those things that lasts a really long time.
It's exactly 25, Joan.
There we go. I thought it was 25. But it also, the really cool thing about it is any direction spray. It sprays upside down, it sprays, wherever you get it. And I love this stuff. I use it when I finish my shower, and I put a few sprays sort of up the middle of my back between my shoulder blades where I can't reach.
Right. Yeah.
So that, I love this stuff, but it is absolutely wonderful.
And it's not greasy, it doesn't leave you greasy. It absorbs in so well. But it smells incredible. I love it. I like to use it in my underarms. I like to use it. I mean, I use it everywhere. I do like you after a shower, like spray me down, and that every direction spray, which look, might not make sense the way we're describing it, but trust me, as soon as you try, you'll be like, oh, I get it now. Yeah. Like, you don't have to hold it a certain, like some things, if you have to pump it to spray, you need the little tube to be down in some certain place, right? This isn't that way. And it is fantastic. You can reach all the places and be by yourself, like, oh, anywhere. Yeah. So it's just fantastic. Also great for after sun, after shave, if you shave your legs, anything. It's so supportive. It is truly hydrating. I think it's just fantastic. And it's another one that lasts, I think, a very long time, considering how often you're using it. The spray is so fine, you know, but it has great coverage. So community favorite. I'm also going to say, I feel like it doesn't get enough, like, how is this not like the one that everyone's talking about all the time?
I know
Right?
it does get overlooked.
It's quiet.
It's really interesting, right? But
It's
is
a secret
product. Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't found this yet, when you go onto the website, just type in spa to the search bar or type in beautiful, both of which it'll come up. But if you type in spa, you'll get to see all of the different type of pre-made spa products. This is one, a dream ever since it came out. I like also that lid, the plastic lid that you see that's kind of holding the sprayer part. It really kind of locks on. It's not one that just falls off and is lost somewhere in your bathroom. The whole thing is great quality. It's in your hand. Like I don't know. Like the weight of it, you know, when you get it, you're like, yeah, this is significant. I know, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
It's full. It's not half full. It's full, and you can feel that, and it's really, really nice. So a great gift. So switching gears out of the bathroom into the kitchen. Obviously, we cook with our oils, and maybe you have people in your life who love to cook. You could certainly provide them with amazing recipes. Just go on to the blog, go to the website and type in blog or type in recipes or DIY, whatever it is, and you will get so many amazing recipes. They're mind-blowing. And I've never tried one. Have you ever tried one that was like a fail where you're like, well, that's just stupid? Well, you know what I mean? Like, it feels like people try to force products into something and you're like, this is crap. They've always been amazing. Every single one. And Diana, you guys have done a lot of the baking and cooking with your oils and have had great success. Everyone that you've ever
we have. Yeah. Well, we've only the only time we've ever experienced is like a problem is when we're trying to substitute stuff, or when we don't have enough of something and we're like, oh, like I think we were unable to make the strawberry, those like that comes with the frozen strawberry thing, like those little strawberry ball kind of energy ball things. And I don't remember what we were missing, but we were either missing something or we were trying to sub in something to, you know, because my kid can't have dairy and gluten. So it was like, we were trying to figure that out, and it tasted great, but it just didn't set up into the little shape, you know. We were like, okay, this is more like this is not happening. It's like
well, okay, that makes sense. So, but they really, I mean, there's so many great ideas. In fact, I have a recipe for some balls, the wild orange balls, coming up here in case you just want to.
So good.
Maybe you're the kitchen queen and you want to make something to give as gifts. What a great thing to be able to give people. And I really love those energy balls. They hold up so nicely and they're incredibly easy to make. So rosemary, basil, oregano, obvious. All the citrus oils are incredible in food and drink. Black pepper, guys, do not sleep on the black pepper or the ginger. These two are just like, once you start using them, they will never leave your kitchen. Like I have to have a different set because I always have the black pepper and the ginger in my kitchen. The ginger is it. If you make anything that you want to have even the slightest sort of Asian flair to, lemongrass too, but a drop of that ginger, it's pow, like the flavor just goes nuts. It's so good. And now we have our wonderful vanilla, which is incredible. So you can just go to town. So moving from that to drinking, food and drinks, this is the golden recipe, okay? This is the golden recipe for how to make simple syrup and add your oils. Two key things. You add the oil once the simple syrup is cooled, not while cooking. The other thing is that you get to decide how thick you want the simple syrup to be. So for instance, this is calling for an equal ratio of water to sugar, which is a typical simple syrup recipe. We typically do 1 cup of sugar to like 3 cups of water because it's so sweet And that's not even the smallest splash is more than I want. You can use this in cocktails, obviously. You can use it in your teas, hot or cold. You can use this in your lemonades, in anything. And it is like, the flavor, the way that they blend together when you've made a simple syrup with your oils is absolutely extraordinary. And these bottles that you see in this picture, I did find them on Amazon, you know, do with me what you will, but I have to say I've had the same ones for so long because the lid is so well made, they're reusable over and over. So whenever I make a simple syrup, I put them in these bottles and they hold up beautifully. Do refrigerate it because it is a sugar. So you want to be sure that it doesn't turn if it's like sitting someplace, you know, weird. But endless possibilities, from spicy to sweet to citrusy and light to total combinations. You can go to town with these. And here's the beauty. Most people think that you are like Merlin when you show up with this. Like, I don't know why people think this is making simple syrup, especially with the oils in it, is like you brewed beer, like, or you made wine. Like, yeah, no, I like literally boiled some water. And like, it's the easiest thing. Also super duper inexpensive. So a set of like 3 of these, like a citrusy one, an herbal one, and maybe one that has a little bit more of a spice to it. What a great little gift set, you know, for basically the cost of the bottle. You know, can't say enough. Do this in your life. You'll be happy, I promise. Here's that wild orange power bites recipe. So good. This one goes a long way in our family. We also have people who can't have gluten and dairy. So everyone loves them. I've never had them be this beautiful because we don't coat them in the lovely little, like, it's the dried cranberries that would give it this color. My cranberries don't look like this. They're not purple and beautiful like this, but they're still really good. Mine end up like a little brown. I don't know. Diana, have you ever had them be this pretty?
I haven't. I'm wondering, it says half a cup of shredded coconut. So maybe there's a little bit of like food dye in there.
I hope not. Don't do the food dye. Just eat them brown. They're just as good.
Yeah.
They're delicious. Yeah, they're so good. I love them.
Could you imagine a little box of even just like 6 of these to bring to the office or to give to a teacher or a friend, or adding these into one of the other baskets or whatever? Like, they hold up so well. And honest to goodness, people try them and they're like, oh, wow, you made these? Oh my goodness. And then you're having to, you know, slap their hands to keep them from eating the whole tray, because they go, even kids love these. Like, they really, everybody is all about it. And look at the ingredients. I mean, this is a fantastic, healthy recipe for a great snack. Great for people who like to go hiking, boating, whatevering, you know, out in the day and need, you know, something that's going to give them that burst of energy, but it's light and easy to carry. So fantastic. All right, here's the Melama. We're going to get a little specific on April of 2022 here, but don't worry, we have other things coming right after this that are for any time of year. Melama is a limited time only oil that is a beautiful blend. I'm gonna look to Miss Diana in a second here to give me the ingredients of it because I don't have them in front of me. I'm giving her the warning, but this blend is absolute. It is truly like if you could picture what the imaginary version of Hawaii smells like. You know what I mean? Like that. I need to be in Hawaii vacation, or I need that. Like, and you picture what that smells like, all the scents at once of Hawaii into a little bottle. It is divine. I've yet to meet a person who doesn't love it. And we have people in our community, on our team, who are very strong one direction and strong the other direction as far as what they love. Much like the beautiful body spray, everyone loves this Melama. It's a dream, right?
It is. It's amazing.
So good. So did you get the Pilot Max yet, Joan?
I have not. I
have it.
I will be ordering it. I'm excited to get it, but yeah, I had to wait.
I'm going to get the lowdown. Diana, tell us The true
I haven't
tale.
opened it. I want to open it and do like an unboxing, and I've been sitting on it.
Oh my gosh.
Please
How have
do
you
that.
been sitting on?
I tell you, so do that. And then, so guys, if you're watching this video and you want to see what this Pilot Max is about. So the Pilot itself is a wonderful portable diffuser, meaning that it can charge and be taken anywhere without a cord. I know Joan has taken it camping. You know, we use them in our car, we use them in our RV, but like you can walk around, you can put it, you know, we were talking about putting it under the table on a picnic table with Terra Shield in it to support, you know, bugs not biting at your ankles. It is so versatile, but this one is the Max. So Diana, I know Joan's been wanting it, but what is it about it that makes it so different than just our regular Pilot that we have?
Yeah, so it's just, it has more capacity to it. So that means it's going to, you know, be bigger and also last a little bit longer. And I think it has all the great features of the Pilot, but just with a little bit longer time period of use, which, you know, on intermittent, you can get that Pilot to the regular Pilot, you know, you can use it all night long, but, you know, this one has just a little bit more of that oomph, and all it just adds is that time, right? It adds the time so that it's just so much less maintenance. You set up your diffuser, you got it going for the day or the night, and you are just like set. You're just turn it on, you forget about it, and you just enjoy those diffusing benefits, which who could not like that? And it's going to operate very similarly to the Pilot in the sense that it's not like a giant chimney of smoke. It uses less water for those who are concerned about using less water for whatever reason, like humidity or whatever. You know, it's going to be really very nice and just diffuse that the essential oils in a way that really is just kind of getting them everywhere, like all over, you know.
So if we want to watch you unbox this, what's your Instagram? Or Instagram probably, right?
It's, yeah, both of them are Diana Wellness is Essential. You can find my Facebook page and my Instagram at that. I was going to say that it also is made of the recycled material on the outside. So it has the medical grade plastic on the inside. It has a wonderful rechargeable battery, so you can go cordless, and it's really classy looking when you have something cordless, you know, and you could put it on like a kitchen island, or like you said, indoor, outdoor living. And what are we doing right now? You know, that's all going on this season. So, you know, it's just going to be really nice. And then that just has a really lovely outer look to it that's very simple, but is recycled material, post-consumer recycled. So that's really awesome.
And it's a nice color. It's not that like drained gray color. It has like a taupey shade to it, at least in the photos I've seen. I'm excited to see yours in person and get mine, but
right,
mine will be waiting for me when I return. So there's two ways to order your Melama. One is that you can get it alone as a 15-ounce bottle blend. You can get up to 4 of those in April, or you can order it as part of a Pilot set. Now with the Pilot set, you're really just paying for the Pilot and getting the Melama for free.
Yes.
So it's pretty extraordinary. If you want 8 Melamas, order 4 oils and 4 of the set, right? That's the only way to do it. So yeah, just
for the discerning, smart customer who wants to stock up, this how to do it.
Yeah, Joan.
Can I think that we missed maybe a little miscue on here.
Okay, yeah.
It's not 15 ounces, is it? 15 mil.
Sorry, it is mil. I said, and I even said ounces, didn't I? It's because I read it.
It's a catch.
I'm like, can we get a 15 ounce?
Hey,
oh my God.
I think I'm just trying to project. I'm what's that called? I'm manifesting my
we're over promising.
And aren't you just the queen for noticing? Like I just totally didn't even notice. I was typing away. Who knows what's going on in my head, guys? Just, you know, but
it's
yeah, it's 15 mil. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry to tell you, it is 15 mil. 15 ounces would be about the same size as that pilot, and that would be awesome.
You know, that's funny. I was looking at it and I was like, there's something
something's off.
that's not going with this. But I did want to say just one thing about Melama, the blend, the oil blend.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Because we didn't discuss it, but it is a blend of florals, woods, and citrus. So it's super charming, and its entire purpose is to help the Keala Kekua mountain reserve that doTERRA established to save the woods that are indigenous to and precious to Hawaii and their culture. So it contains Nayo wood, which is called the sweet wood, and it contains ilahi, which is Hawaiian sandalwood. And it also contains wild orange, cedarwood, coriander, amyris, lemongrass, magnolia, ylang ylang, pepper Sichuan, buku aged, and of course the Nayo wood and the Hawaiian sandalwood. So it has a really great, it just is like, it's not man, it's not woman, it's like not floral, it's not, it's just everything. And it's just so warm and beautiful. And it means to take care of, you know, so they came up with this in cooperation with the people of Hawaii, and to honor their culture and to honor these plants that mean so much to them. So
absolutely. And that reforestation project is absolutely awesome. Take a minute and look it up, right? Go online and look it up and see what's happening there. You know, just unfortunate practices in the past have just completely decimated the Hawaiian sandalwood and the forest that they need there. So this project is awesome, and anything that we can do, even just using the oil, is beneficial towards supporting that. So yeah, thank you, Diana. I was all excited about just my giant 15 ounces that I forgot. All right, so the Gua Sha Beauty Collection, I mean, right, yarrow palm. This is a great gift set that is also only available in April, or while supplies last, I believe only in April. In this set, you do get the beautiful rose quartz stone. You get the body serum, the yarrow palm body serum, which is our wonderful renewal formula, and the yarrow palm nutritive duo, which is like for the face and anywhere you want, depending on how much you really want to spoil yourself. But fantastic gift. This is like, this one's for mom. Right, this is a special someone in your life who's going to be really excited. I never noticed, because I'm finally able to get the doTERRA stone. I never noticed that it has that little rippled lip on it there. I'm going to throw out there, just for the interest of time, if you want to learn more about skincare and how to use this stone, you've got to check out one of our videos from Miss Diana and her skincare classes. They're absolutely awesome. And there's an entire section just on this, right, Diana?
there is, yeah, there's an entire section, because I was asked about this, and that rose quartz stone, they are showing videos. They have videos and usage tips as well on doTERRA. So it's a full body treatment that you can give yourself. And I know that scraping, Gua Sha is what means scraping, but it doesn't, that's not like, it's not that sort of sensation. It's like a really nice lymphatic drainage type of massage that really does support, you know, the firming of your skin and the circulation that you need in that area, and just getting your body to work on, you know, making all of the things that make your skin soft and beautiful. Your body is stimulated to create that by this technique. So when you add the wonderful moisture of the yarrow palm, that's the, you know, perfect thing together.
You get the perfect combination, right? it does have that little velvet bag too for your stone. But so Diana, sometime, I know that we've done, I remember the diagram for the directions for the face and different things. For the lymphatic drainage, is there a way that you're familiar with that maybe we could do a workshop sometime on like breast health and underarm support? Do you know what I mean? Lymphatic drainage, because I know that there's all the massaging on how to do the different directions, but wouldn't it be cool to incorporate how specifically, like how you know, it's like, remember when they finally started teaching people how to do like self-exams and how that works? Like this would be so cool to learn more about. It's so important to our overall health.
Yeah, definitely. And I know that you know, when you use it, this one has the extra little ridgy things for that are much more helpful for that. And also I know that Joan has, you know, knowledge about doing that as well, because that's part of her practices that she helps people with on a regular basis. So definitely we should put together a class.
Smell a partnership here. A collab.
That would be a class.
Huh?
Little Tata class.
A little Tata class. A little Tata love.
They need some love.
Hey, you gotta, you know, they're very important to us in our health, and weirdly enough, not all the information is easy to come by for everyone. So that would be really, really cool. But just in general, this is a beautiful gift. This stone is, I don't have one yet. I mean, I do, but it's not with me. It's at my house in a box and I will get it. But the weight and the feel and the coolness of a rose quartz, you know, and the size, like this guy is a good, what is he? Probably 3.5 inches. Is he that big, Diana?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a great,
it's a good full body. Yeah. Size. Yeah.
It's not one of the small ones that you see online. This is a full size. There's different thicknesses for doing different areas. Like the stone itself has different thicknesses. Each of these surfaces that you see is used for a different purpose. It's cool, guys. It's super duper cool. Get one for yourself and for, you know, someone you love, and watch out for the Diana Joan Tata class. That's going to be at some point soon, because I need to know how to do this. I'm excited to find out. Okay. Limited time offerings. If you didn't know, guys, go on the website, right? Special offers, isn't that what it's in? Or limited, it's
in like last chance and special offers.
Yeah. Go there. This does not mean that they're like on sale, but these are things that came out for, say, Mother's Day or Father's Day or Christmas or whatever it is. Doterra puts out these smaller batches, if you will, of things that we can't source enough of due to sustainability in order to have it be a part of our regular collection. But that means that these are all the more special and all the more something that you really want to have in your life. A few things are like this wonderful Kali roller ball, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous, like a perfume blend, a personal blend, with this scarf that is wood block handmade. Stunning. Okay. The holiday bake set. I mean, you know, look, the cookie cutters are fine, but let's be real. That little bottle of that holiday bake oil blend is insanely good. Even if you don't bake in the diffuser, you walk in your house and you feel like grandma's there cooking, baking stuff. Like you can just trick yourself. You can get the diffuser set still, the Soul 3. Diana was sharing even the terracotta. How are those still there?
They're in there? Yeah, it's wild, crazy. Right?
That is crazy.
You know, I think that they got resupplied a little from the leadership.
Yeah, but nobody ever looks in this section.
It's right. Like stuff lasts there a very long time. If it hits there, it lasts for a long time. And it's amazing how long sometimes. But then you think it's going to be there and then they're gone, right? So they will
go shop now.
They will be gone at some point, right?
Zero warning. They literally just vanish off the page because it's literally called limited time, you know, but I think that these make the greatest gifts. These are something that make great gifts even for the oil people in your lives who didn't maybe take advantage of something and have regrets, or maybe didn't realize or joined after this special or this limited time offer was a thing that they, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say, for instance, the Kali, that was a holiday special, right?
Yeah.
And let's say you have a friend who just got started with oils, you know, in March. Well, they don't even know about this, right? This is going to thrill them to find out that they're participating in a wonderful Healing Hands project with this scarf and getting this roller ball. It's just my favorite gift section by far, for all reasons. I mean, I stock up on them because it's like, hey, I need a gift. Here we go, you know. And again, they're not necessarily on sale. These aren't things that are reduced.
Right.
These are just things that were part of a small release, and take advantage of them for sure. That Hygge diffuser, come on, right?
Yeah.
Right. It comes with the oil and the diffuser.
And the diffuser, right? It's the only way you can get that Hygge oil now.
Exactly.
Yeah, the 15 mil. Yeah, so it's nice.
If only it were 15 ounces, it would be so much
If
better.
only.
But no, and that diffuser is gorgeous, and it's like that thing is just boom, like in the living room, someplace. Like it's that diffuser. It's not necessarily the like hidden in a bathroom somewhere. You know, this is a piece. That diffuser, it's gorgeous, and it functions very much like the petal, which has been a favorite. And by the way, thank you to everyone who's been watching that wonderful honest review. This is our team right here, our honest review of the diffusers. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. You can learn about all the different diffusers. But if you have, thank you, because that video is going nuts. Everybody wants to know our honest opinion about all of these different diffusers and which ones we use and why. I can understand why they want to know, but I'm glad they actually do want to know and have been watching it. So check that out. Okay, how about giving someone a gift of you giving them a massage, right? Do you have to be AromaTouch massage certified in order to give an AromaTouch massage? No, you do not. You can just watch a video. Do you have to be AromaTouch certified in order to incorporate that into your wonderful massage therapist business? Yes, you do. There's a difference, right? So giving someone the joy of a massage is a wonderful gift. I have had AromaTouch massages from my husband, and they are incredible, because when I got certified, I am not a stupid woman. I made sure he was certified too, because otherwise I was only going to be giving them and never receiving them, right? So, I mean, Diana, you also got certified the same time I did, right?
I did, yeah.
It's a glorious gift, even for people who aren't oil people. Don't you think? Even if someone's not into oils, they're going to love this.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, all of these are there. This is like the full, this isn't the top 10, but this is like, there is so much support in this selection of oils that goes through emotional into like body, and then also like just homeostasis, that immunity, that getting back to center that we need. So it's so many levels of care.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you could print up a cute little card or just, something and say, hey, I love you. You've been here for me. I'm going to pick up a bottle of wine or some great tea or coffee. I'm coming over, and we're going to hang out and have a lot of giggles. And I'm going to give you this incredible massage. And then we're going to have just the best evening or afternoon or whatever. And it's just going to be such a treat for someone who maybe doesn't pause to take the time, and maybe like me, what hasn't been out to, like, I don't know, a place to get it done. Like I just think to have a friend or someone who loves you or respects you or is appreciative to you treat you in such a way, it's just a beautiful, beautiful gift. I've given so many AromaTouch massages to people, and at no point has anyone ever seemed, initially they're maybe a little uncomfortable. I did some once at a school where we did all the teachers. Whew, it was a lot, but
it's a service. It's serving.
Yeah. As soon as like midway, and then at the end, they were just, in tears, like, thank you. That was such, thank you, and So if you really want to show someone some love, and by the way, it's like 15 minutes. It's a really short thing. It's not that long. You can make it last longer, but it doesn't have to. So the gift, and you can bring your own oils and do your own thing and take your own oils home with you, whatever. It's a wonderful gift. If you do want to become certified though, you now can do it online. You used to have to go through this whole process like what Diana and I went through in order to get it, but now you can get certified online and either be offering this as a part of your business or just so that you feel like you have all of that background information, a true understanding of the technique. You can go ahead and get certified. So reach out to one of us and we will get you that.
Any family members with needs, you know, that, you know, special needs and or body issues that they need help with, that they need support with, will love it. And just regular people obviously too, because it just helps you so much. But I mean, like this, for the amount of the kit and everything, you're getting something that's going to be able to really give back a lot, you know.
For sure. And if you're someone who even just has these oils already as to give a gift, but if you don't, to get the kit and the training, it's a great deal. It's a wonderful thing. I know so many parents have used aroma touch massage as a way to soothe and support their children when their children aren't feeling well, their family members. I mean, you really feel empowered to be able to intervene into giving someone what they need in times of, you know, crisis. So can't say enough about it. It is truly one of the best things I ever did in my oil career was going through and doing this training. Plus it was a lot of fun.
The power of touch.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? Okay, so outdoor adventurers. All right, Joan, I know. But I love the idea of just giving someone a wonderful, nice size stainless steel water bottle and maybe a citrus, maybe not even giving them a whole 15 mil of a certain oil, but maybe giving them a few different, like make a few little
5 mil. Yeah, just make some 5 mils as gifts, right, to go with this, and they can sample out and see what they want in their water, what do they like the best, right? We all have our favorite combos that we cycle through.
For sure. Don't you think it would be great? I mean, a little peppermint in there for that like last push of that last mile, or up or straight uphill, or that incline that's killing you. Yeah, I think that's such an affordable and wonderful way to sort of package something together for someone. Terra Shield is our sort of anti-bugaboos, anti-pest spray and oil. The Pilot, I mean, I don't think people are hiking with the Pilot, but Joan, you took yours in your tent when you were up there at the
Totally.
Festival.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. I totally had it in my tent, and I could run it off of my solar lantern because I have a solar lantern that also has a plug that you can plug USB to. So yeah, it was going in my tent, and it was just really, really lovely. Right.
So cool. I think that's, like, think about those people, you know, I mean, in your life who just think, well, you can't have your diffuser, you know, in your tent. No, you can't.
Of course you can.
Yeah, you can. Also, peppermint foot scrub. Remember we talked about the peppermint, or, you know, any of those salt scrubs or sugar scrubs. Make a peppermint. If you have never had a peppermint like foot scrub, it is the most heavenly thing. Even when I was a waiter back in the day, forever, that in the evening, being able to put that peppermint on my feet was heaven. And on my shins, I had terrible shin splints, and, you know, from doing all that type of work, it's so soothing. A deep blue stick. Now we have the stick, which is so great for throwing in your pack and taking along with you to either, you know, to prepare your muscles before and get you to push through. Super portable, easy, light, fantastic tool for anyone, whether they're outdoor or just maybe, you know, a rock climbing gym or whatever it might be, right? It's just a great thing. So putting together a little package for them, or just a water bottle, right? I mean, I think it's a great thing. Anything I'm missing here that you guys would suggest for our outdoor folk? I know I'm throwing everybody, you know, if you don't know this, we don't prepare. Okay, clearly you knew that, but we don't pre-meet because it's nice for us to just be, you know, we just want to talk us, right? But so sometimes I feel bad being like, so what do you think? And they're looking at me like, I wasn't even thinking about that.
You know what? You know what I would add to this, right?
Yeah.
Probably because it's something I always have with me if I'm doing outdoor stuff, and I have it with me right now, is a breathe roller, right? Because if you're hiking or something, it's just really nice for sort of just that little extra hit of opening the airwaves, or if you're hiking or camping and there's, you know, allergens swirling around you, perhaps, right? It's just really, I carry it with me. I'll stick a breathe roller, like I just put some on now. I'll stick a breathe roller in the pocket of my leggings when I go for a walk during the day, right? Just to have that if I feel it. And if you have any, you know, lung issues or breathing issues, just to have that with you, it makes doing something like this a little more accessible, you know?
For sure. And you can also, I used to use it, I get that exercise induced asthma. So I would roll that all around my rib cage, you know, and then all the way up, and then, you know, you're so right. And if you're doing change of elevation, some people don't do well with change of elevation. That's a great one to add to this. And it's so easy.
Yeah.
Because touch, it's there, it's already, you're not stopping and blending, you're just, here it is. It's, I mean, honestly, I keep mine in my bra. You know, I just kind of tuck it in so that I have it. There you go. The keychain. Yes. So Joan has shown this awesome keychain that has 3 different balls.
I love these things. It's neoprene or whatever. And yeah, this is just always in my bag. And you can just toss it in, and it has just a rotating lineup of whatever 3 rollers I need at any given time, right? Like travel, I was just away for a weekend, and I had Breathe and Copaiba and Adaptive, which is what I still have in here. And they had a second one, you know, with Tamer and Calmer, and you know.
Yeah,
but like these are super handy, and that makes a great gift too. Are these little things.
Yeah, go to places like oillife.com, I really like, or go to the accessories section on the doTERRA website and look there. You'll find some of the coolest things like that. That's a 3 full-size rollerball carrier. Fantastic for hiking or going, and it's just so handy. They're all together. They don't clank. The glass isn't clanking together because it has the neoprene separating them. They don't slide out.
They don't. I mean, it's great. And it's, you know, depending on what you're using, you can also just sort of leave it in there, take the lid off, and just have it like that too, right? So
you can take the lid off all 3 and just do all the parts.
Exactly. You make your own blend, you know, for whatever you need.
Yeah. Finding really cool accessories to support, like, so let's say you have someone in your life who's already has all the oils, who already is into all the things, who already has made all the DIYs. Then you start looking at really cool storage, accessories, carriers, things that you find that you're like, dude, this is like that little 3-part. Looks, when you see it without oils in it, you're just kind of like, what is that thing? And then you put oils in and you're like, oh, this thing is awesome, you know? And so definitely look up those things for ways to, as gifts for people. So yeah. Okay. Interest of time. Here's the foot scrub. This is just a recipe for you. This one is a sugar foot scrub. Super easy. I like adding a little deep blue as well as just the peppermint because it kind of rounds it out a little bit. You get that long lasting pain support, but man, that blood gets pumping down there. It feels like heaven. If you are camping, like let's say an extended camping trip, you can put together almost like a little, you know what, just some raw coconut oil with some peppermint in it in a little tiny dish thing, right? That seals up on your feet once you get to your stop at night. You're ready the next day, right? Okay, this is what Miss Diana was sharing with us earlier today, the idea of our Healing Hands project and this foundation. Every single penny that you spend towards things like our Hope Rollerball, which focuses on human trafficking, The rose hand lotion, which focuses on all of our projects, even just adding those few dollars to your order every month. Everything that, every dime that you spend on those products goes toward the project. Okay, not profits. Every dime that you spend on that lotion, on that rollerball, goes toward that project. There are no administrative fees, anything like that. This is like giving and having it keep giving. Well, I mean, it's not like that. It's exactly what it is. Right? It's exactly what it is. So I will throw in there, go check out the limited time offerings, because at the holidays and different times of year, our Healing Hands Foundation, the Healing Hands Project, will put out projects or things like that, the scarf, right, that go directly towards these types of projects. Snag those up and have your giving just keep going, right? That ripple effect happening. Any thoughts on this besides that it's flipping awesome?
I would add in too, right? Don't forget to look every once in a while, more often like around leadership and around convention, but look at the marketplace, which is a separate site, right? But look at the market.
Sure.
There's really cool gifts and accessories that you could get for whoever or yourself, but there's always a section of Healing Hands items that are 100% Healing Hands. And so 100% of it goes to the projects. And like, there's a great, I think that rose colored long sleeve t-shirt is still available. It was recently. It's a great shirt. I love that shirt. You know,
The
all of that.
quality.
Yeah. So go and check those out too, right? Because there's, again, for the non-oily people, there's some cool things that you can put together to get them slowly to the oil side.
For sure. You can, the reusable bags, which these aren't like the little like the ones you see it, like these are beautiful reusable bags made of recycled papers and different things. The t-shirts are all made of in fact, I think almost all of doTERRA's shirts now are made of recycled, like bamboo,
Yeah.
water bottles, and
Yep.
all of these things. So it is fantastic. It is marketplace.doterra.com. It is not, you'll go there sometimes and it'll say there's nothing, and then you'll go there other times and be like,
oh look. I know, right? It's like suddenly, oh my gosh, look at what's in the marketplace.
Oh my heavens. Yes, water bottles, this, that, the other. Yeah, they're all branded, because really, truly, the marketplace used to be just for wellness advocates, but now they've opened it up to people because so many people are honestly fans, and they want to show that like they're all about this natural lifestyle. They want to share, or they want to give gifts to people like we're talking about, and also support Healing Hands. So that is a really good tip, Joan. Thank you for sharing that. But yeah, so in wrapping up, I don't know what to ask. I always try to come up with something at the end of these. What is a gift that would make you feel really special, that is within this framework of something, you know, oily, or from your doTERRA family? Like, what is something, you know, is it time? Is it product? Is it handmade? Like, what really makes you feel special?
Handmade.
Handmade.
That I think really just is the most wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Because it took someone's time, right? Not just their treasure, it took their time. So that's special.
You're right. You know what we all need? Diana's handmade bags, like, but that hold oils.
Yes.
No pressure. No pressure. Diana, are you in agreement? Like, that is what you're thinking too, is like the DIY stuff, like putting together a cute little package, or is it?
I do love that, but I mean, like what my family does, and I love what they do, is to create a whole, like, they cook, they, you know, like serve a meal, and we all share it together, you know. And I just think that for me, that just means more than going out to eat and or not, you know, having to cook myself, you know. It's really sweet to enjoy that and the time together, just to like everything be quiet and we all just chat.
I love that. And it's like a day off. I mean,
Yeah.
although your family's really great about everyone cooking and participating, but yeah, giving someone a day off, or, you know, taking a load off, or maybe doing, you know, I don't know why it has just happened to be this way. It's because of the time of year. Actually, I do know why. I every year ask for yard work as my Mother's Day gift. Is I want the army of Barrera peeps out there helping me to get the yard where I want it to be for the year, you know. Obviously that's different in the past couple years, but trust me, people will be working around the RV. But I think, you know, anything serving, right? But I really do. I think I'm on team Joan with, you know, maybe some, I don't know, like a lovely handmade or homemade breakfast sounds nice. Maybe some wild orange pancakes with some vanilla oil and cinnamon coffee, or better yet, not cinnamon, cassia. I want vanilla and cassia coffee. Doesn't that sound so good?
Ooh.
Like little things,
Mhm.
you know, just that little bit of like, I want to not have to ask. I want to just be like, oh, they took out the trash and they did the dishes. Like, aren't those wonderful things? So taking the time to think about lightening someone else's load, I think, is a lovely gift. And like Joan said, the gift of time and putting together some of these little DIYs, or ordering and putting together, like, but you know, you're still going to put it together in a cute little basket. You're going to make them feel like you thought of them, right? This is the goal of supporting the women in our lives, and know that this is year-round giving, right? This is something we want to promote year-round, loving the awesome women in our lives. This does not need to be a one-day festival for only mothers. There are a lot of amazing women out there who are not mothers, you know, who do and serve and support and show up in our lives every day, and they deserve that recognition too. So don't forget about them on this Mother's Day, and I hope this has been helpful. Yeah. So with that, reach out to us with any questions that you might have, and we will be happy to answer them for you. If you want more information about that aroma touch training, we can help you with that. And anything you need, you know, we're here for you guys. So have a happy Mother's Day, or otherwise a lovely day being spoiled by the people in your life. So, mwah.
Bye.